Hi everybody, I'm back. I just came in from doing chores. I'm a little bit windblown and the light is kind of harsh because of the time of day it is. We're having a sunny day here, and so we have a lot of snow and it's creating quite a glare and quite a reflection. So sorry about that, not much I can do about it. But I'm back and I wanted to come on in person because honestly, we've picked up a few people every month for quite a little while, and I've been doing I had done a vote asking you guys if you minded me just, kind of doing a reading and then coming on and explaining it to you. And most of you were good with that because I've been so busy. But, you guys have been watching me and how I do things, and we've kind of built a rapport, right? So you know me, you understand me. But we've got a few new people that have come on since I've been doing those quickie readings because my life has been so hectic. And so they don't really know me. You guys know the hands, right? And the voice, but you haven't gotten a chance to know me. So I thought it would be good to just try to make the time to do it today. And so here I am, I'm on. I know some of you say you don't care either way. You're good with any type of reading that I throw up for you folks. Some people really like the not having to, watch all the shuffling and all of that. And, whatever. But from time to time, I still do want to come on if I have the chance and do it this way, because I just do. But I made some notes because I'm old fashioned and I still use a pen and a paper and make notes. So there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk about today. Since I've been doing just the readings and, holding the camera and showing you guys the readings, and then maybe if I have another question, I cut the cards, and then, since all of that's been transpiring, I received a gift and I've been wanting you folks to see it. But I wanted to come on and show it to you guys, right? So this is a gift that I got. So this is my little puppy Luke, and it was painted when he was still small enough that he was wearing his little harness, because we used to have this little harness that we had on him. He's outgrown that now, but so this is Luke as a little puppy. This was gifted to me from Marie's Custom Creations, right? And I'm going to put the Gmail in the description when this video goes up for anybody that's interested in having their little dog painted. She does a beautiful job, but I want to get this up there really close. Can you see those eyes? I mean, she really captured his eyes, you guys. So this was a gift. I'm so humbled. I can't believe somebody would do this for me. I had lost my girl, Lavetta, and it was devastating, as you guys that have been with me for a while know. And I got another dog because my grief for her is just, I don't even want to talk about it. It's too hard. But Luke has been very much therapy for me. And the fact that this was painted for me as a gift, I'm just like, I can't even express my gratitude. So it hangs in my living room, but I brought it up today because I wanted to show it to all of you folks. And I just want you to get a close-up again of those eyes. I mean, wow. So it's my puppy. He's gotten a lot bigger since then, but this was a gift. And I'm going to put her information in the description of this so that you folks, if anybody wants to contact her to have some work done, yeah, just amazing job. Just an amazing job. Okay, so that was one thing that I wanted to share with all of you. And then the other thing, I've got housekeeping, right? So the other thing is, I just want you guys to all know that every single time I put up a reading, it shows me how many comments, right? And I go down through and I look for those comments, and I'm always short. Like I can never find the amount of comments that that YouTube is telling me I have. So if I'm not responding to your comments, I am so sorry. I don't know what the deal is with that, why it's telling me I've got X amount, but I can only see X amount. I don't know. But please do know that if you're commenting and I'm not at least giving a heart, it's because I'm not seeing it. And I'm really sorry about that, but I don't know what to do about it. So that's one thing. And then the other thing, I did a reading a while back and I was talking about the EE system, you guys. You all remember. And since then, somebody who is subscribed on here, onto the channel, has contacted me and told me that she's putting an EE system in. She's going to be having an EE system up and running. She's hoping by July in New Mexico. So that's really exciting. And I wanted to just shout out to her. Riding to Antarctica is her handle, what she goes by, right? And I did ask her if she wanted to come on and like Zoom with me and we'd record it and we'd talk about it and then put it up here. So that's exciting. She said she would like to do that. So at some point we've got to, get together and just talk about this EE system and record it and put it up for you folks. But I just wanted to shout out to her. It's really, really exciting. So I did that. So I'm shouting out to her, and I explained to you guys that I don't always see the comments. And if I'm not at least responding somehow, it's because I'm not seeing them, you guys. I'm sorry. And then I showed off Luke's painting done by Marie's Creations. I'm going to put all of that information in the description. And I think that's it. I've even got my note here to go through the bramble of please like, share, comment, subscribe, if you find value in these readings. So there, with all of that being said and done, hi. I hope everybody's doing well. We're going to start out asking just what we want to do today. I guess really I feel like I want to just ask the universe what they want to talk to us about, and then we can build some questions off from that and just see what does the universe have to say to us. As per the usual, you guys, all the healing intentions are set. So all you got to do is breathe it in. You just can't see it all because I'm on here like this. And so, but you don't see it all anyways. Even if you do see part of the table, you don't see, you can't see the energy and the intentions, right? You just see some of the crystals. But yeah, all of the healing intentions are set. And yeah, all you got to do is decree it, accept it, stand in your power, accept it for only your highest and greatest good, only and always. And yeah, breathe it in, breathe it in. So one of the things that I have talked to you guys about is that is the quantum biofeedback, right? And that is something that I do personally, that I have the equipment and I can do the quantum biofeedback sessions. So I'm trying to figure out a way. I need to find something to record on because my equipment is on the same equipment that I do these videos with. But I'm going to figure out a way to record onto another device. And I'm going to be having that playing when I do these readings. So that will be an extra healing piece. And what I'll have planned probably is, just really simple, like solfeggio tones and, some spiritual protection, embracing the light and releasing any negative attachments that might be attached to us, right? And then transformation and miracles. So I just got to record it onto something so that I can play it during these readings. But that is another piece of healing that I do want to incorporate into, the energy that we're sending out here. So anyways, I want to know from the universe, I just want to see in this month that we call March, in the year that we call 2023, I want to see what the universe wants to talk to us about. Give us insight, clarity, information that can benefit us, right? That can benefit us from knowing. Only the truth is welcome here. Only the truth is welcome here. Only the truth is welcome here. Only love is welcome here. Only love is welcome here. Only love is welcome here. That which has all of our highest and greatest good for intentions only and always. That is what's welcome here, right? I decree it. I decree it. So let's see what the universe wants to talk to us about in this month that we call March, in this year that we call 2023. To give us some clarity, some insight, you know, the energies that we're working with and the times that we're living in today, you guys. Because it's like, we're living in some crazy times, right? Very crazy times. All right, so let me just move some things out of the way. Oh, and oh wow, you guys. Holy crap. We got some higher arcana cards. Oh, geez. Wow. Oh, wow. It looks like the universe wants to give us some insight into some pretty big deals here. So we have, in a 7-card spread, we have 4 higher arcana cards. That in itself is a big deal because you guys know that the higher arcana cards are big picture. This is big picture. This isn't your day-to-day stuff. This is like big stuff that really matters. Has a big impact, right? Big. So the first card up is the moon. And so you know the moon is a higher arcana card. The moon crosses things over, right? There's a lot that goes on with the moon. It's intuitive, right? Intuition. It crosses things over. Often it can be very uncomfortable as things are coming to pass or coming to end. It's about secrets and hidden things, right? So the first card up, when I say, what is it that you want to talk to us about? The universe says, I want to talk to you about things that are ending. Coming to an uncomfortable end. Because if you look, this little lobster, there's a lot going on, right? These guys are like barking at the moon's looking down at them. The lobster needs to know what's going on. He's coming up from the water. Lobsters don't live outside of the water. So that in itself is uncomfortable. He's uncomfortable. And there's all this commotion that he's checking out. So there's a discomfort and a commotion about something that's going to cross over. And right above it, we got the Devil card. The cabal is coming to an end. So this is what the universe wants to talk about today. Great. I didn't ask. I wanted to know what they wanted to give us for insight. So I think this is good that they want to give us this for insight. So representing the question is things coming to an end. Directly above that is the cabal. This is my bad guy card, clearly, because it's the devil, right? Those chains that bind. Things that keep us enslaved. If you look, you know, he's got his little minions. He's got them chained. They're enslaved. So what's coming to an end? This enslavement that the cabal has created for all of us. All right. So this is what's interesting, though. Directly across from the things crossing over, we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess can be tricky, you guys. She's also a higher arcana card, right? So the High Priestess can be tricky. So even though things are crossing over, what we're being told is there's still this battle between the light and the dark as we move forward, looking out at something new. So this is a lower arcana card, and he's got his journey behind him. Part of the journey is behind him, and he's holding the world in his hand, and he's looking out, like, what next? So as this cabal gets crossed over, we still do have like this situation that's going on between the dark and the light, but we are beginning to look out at something new. So it's promising that things are crossing over, and it's promising that new things are coming in. So we might be ending up with like an overlay of things, right? All right, so then what's driving this entire reading? Okay, so the energy behind this reading is passion. Okay, so this is a passionate fight. He's a warrior, obviously. It's wands, so that's driven by fire. That's passion, baby, right? That is passion. So what's driving this entire reading to cross over this cabal, to battle the battle between the light and the dark, so that we can look out at the new world and create something new, is a passionate fight. A passionate fight, hard fought, brave, passionate, to create a surrendering to, right? A surrendering to, and bring in justice. So I think, March is hot. Whew, baby, it's getting hot, right? We've talked about this. You have Woody Harrelson on a very woke TV show, Saturday Night Live, that has been so far left for so long, left-wing agenda. Woody Harrelson on there red pilling people. And then you've got Tucker Carlson on a conservative news station that more conservative type people watch, releasing the January 6th footage. And we were told with the reading that I did the other day, as far as like the EBS and stuff, that we're going to start seeing more of these stories come out in the news stations, that they're going to start showing us stories, right? And we've just been assured right now that the cabal and their power is ending. Justice is coming in, and we really are making a new world. Man, I did chores before I came on, and I've been in the hay. So you'll have to excuse me. I'm so funny, like all of the things that cause me to have like any type of allergic reaction, I love. So I love animals. So I have a barn. Sawdust bothers me. Hay bothers me. I love animals. Animal dander bothers me. I love flowers. I'm allergic to a lot of them, but I've got a yard full of flowers. Fresh cut grass. I love the smell of fresh cut grass, but boy, does it stuff me up. So, but I don't care. All of those things are like, to me, I find pleasure in them. So I'll put up with the allergies or the stuffiness just to enjoy them. So yeah, I've been out in the barn, and the hay is very chaffy, and it bothers me a little bit. So, all right. So what do we want to ask off of this? Do we want to ask anything off of this? This is pretty straightforward. I think this is good. I don't really see that there's anything that we need to ask off of this. The universe wants us to know that the cabal is being crossed over, that this has been a very gallant fight, that, this cycle has ended. They've had to surrender to it, and that justice is being brought in. There's still like the minions, the light between the dark. There's still a little bit of cleanup and stuff. There's always going to be that, right? Because this is a balanced world. So remember, there's always going to be that contrast. But, we're bringing it back into balance, right? Because it's been very off balance for a long time. But we are looking out, and some new things are going to start to transform. I guess the one thing that we can ask first, though, before we go on to a different reading, I'm 18 minutes in because I rambled so much at the beginning. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm 18 minutes in, and I guess we could ask off of this new beginning, looking out at a new world, to just give us a little bit of a story, just a story around this new world. Maybe some of the first things that we can keep our eye open for, to let us know that we're heading in that new world direction. I think just this stuff, truth coming out on the news, is one of the things, right? And we were told at the beginning of March that this would be a month of information, and boy, it has been. Wasn't wrong there, was it? So I think what we want to do is we just want to ask for a little bit of a story around, off of this card, you guys, around what this new world, what can we look for right now for things implemented, okay? So I'm just going to cut them. Celebrations. We can look for celebrations. We can look for some work in the money situation. Money. This is our workhorse and it's pentacles. Wish fulfillment in the money situation. Things that have been talked about for a long time and brought into being. So, with this money in the cups, like these are wish fulfillments. I'm wondering, they just consistently crash that dollar, right? It's been like losing value, losing value, losing value. It's been like the long, drawn out process. I think that process has gone on optically so that gives people choices if they can, you know, go out and buy some silver or buy some gold or I don't know, whatever. Just gives you a chance to stock up on groceries or get your bills paid ahead of time, or, you know, it gives you a chance to kind of prepare for whatever we're looking at. I think that's why they've gone about doing things the long way, you know. So if we're looking for celebrations and wish fulfillment for something that's been being manifested for a long time in the financial sector, a lot of hard work going into that. Obviously, trying to think. We're not completely there yet optically in my country. I mean, this must be talking about the rollout of the new system. Are you talking about the rollout of the new financial system? The financial system that is like, has our highest and greatest good for intention? Something that we can look for, you know. So this wish fulfillment is also like, I want you guys to understand, this is like nearing the end of a cycle. It's 9, right? So we're going to be looking for celebrations nearing the end of a cycle in this financial sector, I guess. And it's been, you know, looked into being for a long time. So let's just, instead of me asking a question, can you just give me more of a story around it? That's what I want, more of a story. Because sometimes you don't want to ask the wrong questions. So can you give me more of a story? I'm asking for a story around the finances. The finances are part of the new world, right? That we're going to be looking out at, because that's the story I asked for there. What can we look for as part of this new world? And it's going to be the new financial, celebrating new financial things. So can I just get a little bit more of a story around that? Well, there's going to be abundance, you guys. So the story is there's going to be abundance. This is that sharing and caring card. So we're going to have enough so that we can share. Things are going to be done much differently. Much differently. Because if we're going to have this abundance, enough so that we can share, right? Off of this card that I'm questioning, the abundant, the earthly pleasures card. So we're going to have enough that we can share. We're going to be very abundant. There's going to be abundance. Enough that you can share. And then we got the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is like, it's clear. It's clear communication. It's clear leadership. It's leadership with communication. So if we're going to have an abundance things are going to be in abundance and we're going to be able to share. Can I get more of a story off from this King of Swords? Because this is looking like some of it would be, with this Swords card, it does look like some of it would be like digital. Like some of that abundance could be in the form of digital. So I just want more of a story on this King of Swords. So yeah, some of the abundance will be digital. Because I know for a long time it felt like everything would be, there's stuff that we don't know about yet. There's still stuff coming out. More stuff around this, around these types of monies that are going to be available that we don't know about yet. Whole new way of thinking, different options. This is a 3. Whole new way of looking at things, different options. Looking out, but having different options. So some of this will be digital currency and it's going to be worth stuff according to what I'm getting here. Because it's talking about abundance, having enough to share, right? And then it plops up this King of Swords, which is like, swords are meaning, swords, they travel the airways. They're driven by air. So it's technology, words, thoughts, ego, right? They travel the air. It's driven by air. So if you're getting something like this in an abundance reading, then you know that some of your wealth will be digital. And then when I asked, you know, give me more of a story about that, we got the yes. Some of it will be digital. So I mean, I'm not a financial advisor by any means. It's saying there's stuff that's going to come out that we maybe haven't even heard of yet. We're going to have these options with this 3, right? So there's going to be options, which is very interesting. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving anybody financial advice, but that's just what I'm getting. That one of the things that's going to be happening, that we're going to be seeing happening, is this change of the financial system. And, you know, some of it is going to be the digital currency. So, yes, I know a lot of people have been investing in silver and gold, and that's a good thing. But I guess the digital currency is one of the things that it's looking like in this reading, what I'm getting anyway, is going to be some value there, right? There's going to be some options. And didn't we get that last time when I looked at, I don't know. I remember like it was a weekend that I did it. I remember that I was in the shop and I looked at money and it said that we're going to have options. I remember it saying that we were going to have options. That yes, gold is going to be worth stuff and worth money and silver will be worth money, but that we were going to have other options as well and that the dollar was going to be reevaluated and actually probably be worth more. You know, the type of money, you know, money, tangible money in your hands would be worth more than what we've seen lately. It's what it looked like with that reading. So the universe wanted us to know that this is the death of the cabal. Judgment has come for them. They've had to surrender. We're already starting to look out at some new things. And they said, keep our eyes open for the money changing. And, we're going to have some options, and it looks like digital currency is going to be one of them. So, I don't know. You know, again, not a financial advisor, but it's what I'm getting. All right, so I'm 28 minutes in, which is kind of long, and most of it was spent, you know, me going over just basic housekeeping. But, so we got some good info there. I'm trying to think... I guess, you know what? I'm just going to ask them, what do you want to leave us with, right? What do they want to leave us with today? What does Spirit want to leave us with for insight, information today? What would you like to tell us that's truth that we can benefit from here, and what do you want to leave us with? I was just thinking of all that, you know, the transition of money, how that's going to, just wondering what that's going to look like for ordinary people, you know, when all of this happens. For you're just your ordinary people, regular people. All right, let's see. What does Spirit want to leave us with for insight, information, clarity. Jeez, death card. Wow, you guys. Wow, you guys. I mean, Spirit really wants us to know shit's happening. Wow, this is a hot month, you guys. This is crazy. So what do you want to leave us with for insight and information, I say? First card up, they want to leave us knowing that things are being, things are coming to pass. Remember we got the moon card last time with the devil right above it. Things are coming to pass. Things are dying. Things are being rebirthed. We're over the hump, you guys. With the Lovers card, we've gotten over the worst of the hump. And that's happened through teamwork, through people working together. So, you know, death and rebirth happening. We're over the hump. This has happened through teamwork, right? So the energy driving this entire reading is we have victories. You know, this has been like, we've uncovered a lot of stuff. So we have all of these victories. We've uncovered things in such a way in this gallant fight that justice can take place. My word. Right? Justice can take place. That's what's driving this entire reading. So we've had a lot of victories. So in this ongoing war, battle, back and forth information war, just everything, the dumbs, everything, you guys, everything. In this battle, they have been able to uncover so much, undoubtedly uncover it, that now justice can come in. They've been victorious. Victories. I'd say, you know how I always say winning, winning, winning? Like, it feels like through what they're showing us now, we've won. So now it's just like the picking up and the dusting off of. That's what it feels like, doesn't it, to you guys? This is some pretty, like, boom, readings. Okay, so across from that, we have the King of Wands. We have leadership roles having a light shone on it, okay? So across from things dying and being rebirthed, we have leaders having a light shone on them. The death and the rebirth of leaders having a light shone on them. So I'm gonna say, I know a lot of times this is my trump card, but I didn't ask about him, and he technically isn't leading. So how I see this is that Biden administration, you guys, it's coming to end. It's dying, and it's having a light shone on it. The most of all of that, like, we've gotten over the hump, and that's come from a lot of hard work, people working together. So I'm just going to ask for clarifying on that, right? So I'm just going to clarify. So I'm thinking that you guys are showing us that, you know, these systems where these rulers are corrupted, the rulers having a light shown on them, dying for something new to be rebirthed. We've gotten over the hump. We've got a lot of information, right? So if you read this across, you've got the death and the rebirth, because all sorts of information has come up during this war about the leader, right? And so you read it across, and then, so above the leader, the light being shown on the leader, justice coming in, right? Getting us over this hump. We've gotten over the hump through the work that's been done together. So very interesting, lots of victories. This is like been out to battle, and now you come home, you're victorious. So I'm going to ask, you're leaving us with insight about the Biden administration. I'm curious, is this insight about the Biden administration coming to pass? The pretendency, that's what I always call it, the pretendency. It's not the presidency, it's the pretendency. So is that what is this leadership? Oh, and it could be about many leaders around the world. I wonder if it's about many leaders because it's passionate. It is passionate. Passion. So you've got all those passionate Kabbalists around the world. Okay, so just show me, is this leadership around the world? Are you letting me know that lights are being shown on leadership all over the world? And that, justice is coming in for all of them. Is that really what's being said here? Walking away from planting seeds. The Hierophant, those are the systems. One more card, you guys. Yeah, breaking new ground. So, yeah, when I say, does this have to do with like walking, does this have to do with leadership all over the world, right? The answer would definitely be yes, because it's having to walk away from, and I'm talking about leadership all over the world. So they're saying, yeah, these leaders are having to walk away from, they're having to walk away from all of their work. Thousands of years of work, you guys. They're having to walk away from all of their work. And then we got the bad guy card, right? So they're having to walk away from all of the work, these bad guys are, because something new is happening. Something new is happening. Right? Because that's breaking new ground. So they're having to walk away from all of their work, these bad guys, because something new is happening. Tell us more. Just a little bit more. Something new is happening. Some great strategies. This is winning. So leaders around the world are having to walk away from all of the work that they've done, these bad guys, because something new is happening, because we've won this war. And like, she's sovereign, she's a winner. So you got two like winning cards right here, right? Sovereign, and strategies. This is a winning strategy. Looking back, you've won. So, and she's very sovereign, powerful. So something new has happened. We've basically won this war, and we're going to make these countries sovereign and wealthy again. Totally healed. Totally healed. So the leaders around the world are having to walk away from all of the work that they've done. These systems are ended because something new is happening, because this is a systems card, the bad guys. It's a systems card. So these systems are ending because something new is happening. Because we won this war. We've won. And now we've got like power and sovereignty behind us. Like, we've been healed. We've been healed, you guys. We've been healed. So it's a death and a rebirth of not just this country, it's a death and a rebirth of the world. I feel like we've been like, it's been so slow. But I also feel like it probably has had to go that way, right? It's been so slow. So with these other leaders, they're all going to be removed too, you guys. So whoever's stuck with the pretendencies in your area, like your pretend rulers, because half of them they're not even the originals, right? We can tell by looking at them. It looks like the ones that are these hangers-on that they've been letting this show go for a long time, looks like they're about all ready to walk away because of this death, you guys. So I'm 39 minutes in. It's pretty long. But I'm just going to say, Do they want to say anything else before we finish up? Anything? Do they want to say anything? Know that we're going through great healing. So that's 2 healing cards. Know that we're going through great healing. We're bringing balance back in, you guys. The divine feminine and the divine masculine. We're going to rebalance this world. It's pretty exciting. So know that we've got great healing going on and that we've won. And these countries, all of us, are going to be very sovereign because we've already won. The bad guys are having to walk away from all the work that they've done. Must suck to be them, right? To have worked for thousands of years to just, to lose. Oh well, it's what you get for being bad, right? So yeah, they're having to walk away. Something new is happening. We won this war. We're all going to be very sovereign. We're being healed, you guys. The two divine healers. We're being healed. They want us to know that we've won the war. They're really adamant about letting us know that the cabal is being crossed over. There's a death and a rebirth happening on all of these leaders. The light is being shown. Didn't we get justice in the last one too? So 2 times we've seen justice. So they're very serious about letting us know that we are close. We're really close to things happening. That's pretty exciting. We've been victorious. Enough things have been uncovered so that justice can come in. Lights are being shown blatantly on these leaders. There is a death and a rebirth. These bad guys are going away. We won the war. Something new is happening. We're all sovereign. We just don't know it yet. I mean, basically, we just don't know it yet. Optically, we don't know it yet. But we should all be living as though we are all the time anyway, right? So anyways, that's just what universe wanted to say today, what spirit and source wanted to say today. I hope that you enjoyed it. That was my dog, Big Moan. he's on the couch down there. He just let out a big moan. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed that. I didn't really have anything specific that I wanted to ask. I just wanted to come on and let universe guide us. So that's what I did. I'm glad that I did that. I think that was more exciting than any question I could have asked. The thing that we can keep our eye out though for the new world, it was talking about the money. So watch the money. Watch the money. And it does look like digital currencies are going to be something of value too. Who knows what ones though, right? Because there's so many. But I know that a lot of you research all of this and you guys invest and yeah. So we'll see what happens. But we're definitely living in a very interesting time. The fall of the cabal. And that's what we got the other day too, when I just asked Spirit to talk to us. Spirit really wanted to talk to us about the fall of the cabal and how we have so much help on our side, more than what meets the eye, right? So anyway, you guys, good seeing you all. Have an awesome day. Many, many blessings from me to all of you. Remember to stay in that love vibration. Fill yourself up with it. Send it out into the world. See it expanding the whole world. Coming out through the world. Touching everything. Going out into the ethers. Touching everything. And then fill yourself back up with it again. Love is the highest vibration. Love heals everything. Nefarious people can't stand love. The vibration is it's just not comfortable. They can't handle it. So it actually weakens them, okay? So as long as we're doing all of that and we're sending that pure love out, we're helping, and we know that we're part of the white hats. We are part of the white hats, you guys. So keep doing that and fill yourself up too, because you've got to have your cup full. So fill yourself up, send it out, and then fill yourself back up again. And yeah. Until next time, you guys, many, many blessings and much, much love from me to all of you. Okay? All right. Take care.